Here it comes! I got your back!
Here you go. Let's go!
The decreed hour is come. Set forth with my blessing, Prince Noctis.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Take your leave, and go in the grace of the gods.
Right.
Noct leaves, Gladio groans and leaves, Iggy sighs and leaves. Promptus just like, sorry, King. Nods, sorry, Reggie. Your sounds kind of like that.
Well, princes will be princes.
So much for royal protocol.
Not like you had to deliver a formal address.
Your Highness!
So, the king doesn't need a brace. So, instead of Drados, who would still be a bad guy, would it... I'm not sure who it would be, but I feel like he would definitely have to have a guard just because he's a king, right?
What now?
I fear I have left too much unsaid. You place a great burden on those who would bear with you.
You're one to talk.
Is the king make his little smile? King Reggie. Ah, his smile.
I ask not that you guide my wayward son, merely that you remain at his side.
Indeed, Your Grace.
We'll see the prince to Alticia if it's the last thing we see.
Yeah, what he said.
Hate to break this up, but Kor's got the motor running. Drados, he's in your hands.
And another thing. Do mind your manners around your charming bride-to-be.
Your Majesty as well. Try to mind yours around our esteemed guests from Niflheim.
You have no cause for concern.
Nor do you.
Take heed. Once you set forth, you cannot turn back.
You think I would?
I need only know that you are ready to leave home behind.
Don't know about you, but I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Take care on the long road. Wheresoever you should go, the line of Lucis goes with you. Walk tall, my son.
The desperation in his face always kills me. I'd have to wind that back and make it more lighthearted. And they are both in the know. Side note, I love how Prompto, the commoner, was leading the little party down to the car with Kor. I don't know. Change that up a little bit. That way it's less King Reggie saying bye and more just, we've prepared, we've done all that we could. Keep your head up, my boy. And a few words for solace.
I think we can forget about hitching our way there. Thought people were friendly outside the city.
You can only go so far on the kindness of strangers.
You're just gonna have to push her all the way.
I've already pushed myself to the brink of death.
Get up. Come on, car isn't gonna move itself.
Sheesh. I thought the car was supposed to move us.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Can it? Ready, steady. Push!
It's so heavy.
Unbelievable.
Not exactly a fairy tale beginning, huh, Prince Noctis?
We let ourselves get carried away.
Look, these things happen.
Let's just hope this isn't some omen.
Gladio, do me a favor.
What?
Push this thing by yourself.
All by myself?
You won't even notice if we just let go.
Prompto, don't even think about it.
Save some breath for pushing.
Ignis, come on, time to switch.
Nuh-uh, we just switched back there.
And it's my turn, Noct.
His turn.
Oh, my hands are killing me.
You rather I kill you with mine?
Easy there, tough guy.
Any luck?
Only a busy signal.
Hold the phone. Is it just me? Or was it supposed to be way closer?
I assure you, the map is correct.
The map said Hammerhead was right there.
Literally next door.
Looks that way. On a map of the world.
The world's a big old place.
Filled with wonders.
Tell that to my legs.
You guys even pushing?
Hard as I can.
With everything I've got.
We'll be there in no time.
Couldn't quite hear in that part, but Iggy says, "We'll be there in no time," like super soothingly. So switch up. Prom had a few days to like a week or so to chillax in the Citadel. So Gladio and Iggy warmed up to him, and Iggy's less annoyed with the princess and more just like fondly exasperated.
Hey there, y'all kept a girl waiting. Now, which one's the prince? Aha!
Pops up and helps.
Hello, Your Highness.
Prom up.
Congrats on your wedding.
Not hitched just yet.
Lady Lunafreya's groom-to-be, here in Hammerhead.
Apologies for taking so long.
You best save your apologies for Pawpaw.
The disgust of being Lunafreya's groom-to-be instead of himself.
Well, that makes you.
Cindy, Sid's grease monkey granddaughter.
Roll her in while I'm still young. Didn't your daddy tell you? She's a custom classic, not some beat-up old clunker. Prince Noctis.
Yeah.
Prince. Like they took your old man and kicked the dignity out of him.
What?
You got a long way to go, son. And that slack jaw's getting you.
Not prom. Going to Cindy and be like, "What's with your frickin' dad or grandpa, bruh?"
Nowhere fast. She's gonna take a while. Y'all get her in and run along.
Y'all heard him. Let's get moving. Right this way.
Now we play the waiting game.
Never liked that game.
Never any good at it either.
Okay, not. Tease your boy. I'm not sure how I feel about Gladio and Cindy. Like, so far they're the only ones who make sense. Okay.
Oh, hey there, Prince! Y'all ain't never been out this way before, have you? Go on, have a look around. This'll make sure y'all don't get lost.
Well, might as well make good use of the extra time.
Whoa! They got Ebony out here. Oh, Ignis is gonna flip. Wait, what's a gill? I got a feeling our money's no good here, Noct.
Bet you Ignis came prepared, though. Let's ask him.
Enough for room and board.
Yeah, not enough, is it?
You see this, Noct?
What about it?
You want Poncho?
They've got everything here.
I'm trying to trigger him to talk about the table. He's like, you're so studious.
You see this, Noct?
What about it?
You're so studious.
A moment, Noct. We've expended the last of our funds on the repairs. I suggest we confer with Cindy.
Broken down and flat broke.
Adding insult to injury.
Old man's in for both after charging us that much.
Yeah, let's pay him a visit.
No, you sound so... I have no idea. I'm not in that. I have no idea what the word is. It's tragic. I don't actually think I can... I don't really need anything, so let's rock and roll.
She ain't gonna be ready for a while. Y'all need something?
Bit steep for a simple tune-up, don't you think?
Oh, now I get it. This must be what Pawpaw meant when he said he was gonna teach them boys a lesson. Told me he ought to have y'all take care of some ornery varmints that have been causing a ruckus around here. I'd be happy to pay y'all for your services if you're up to the challenge. How about it?
Well, so much for finding an easy way out. Thanks a lot, Pawpaw.
But don't go running around after dark. The demons are liable to rip y'all to shreds. Here, this ought to be enough for a place to stay. Just between us, though. Don't tell Pawpaw.
Don't mind my new game plus, like over 3.5 million gil, Cindy. I need your 1,000 gil real bad. I just gotta do something back. That's I'm not gonna be doing side quests. This is just gonna be like a story run through for the stories.
It's time. Gladio, come on!
Gotcha.
All that fun stuff, especially because I'm max level.
Looks like we found our first targets. Ready, Noct? On we go.
Because I did start a regular new game earlier. Sorry, oh, good God.
They aren't gonna know what it. Let's do this.
I should turn it off because I'm gonna miss all of Punter's little quips.
Good defense.
All right. Be done in no time.
Sorry, Paul, I keep interrupting you.
Let's get on with it.
So, where are we headed anyway?
Nowhere until the repairs are done. Then we head for Golden Key.
And after that, we hop a boat, and before you know it, Loverboy's hitched.
Wait for car repairs, then wedding bells in the air. Got it.
Almost there. Give it your all. Warp strike to catch him off guard. Nice. Mission complete.
Who could this be? Hello?
Hey, it's Cindy. How goes the hunting?
Actually, we just finished.
That's great, 'cause I got one more hunt for y'all. Only this time, it's for a person. Fella named Dave went off, and we ain't heard from him since. Reckon he staked out a spot in an old shack nearby.
Old shack. Oh, got it. We'll take a look.
So, what did Cindy say?
Needs us to find some Dave guy.
He went missing?
Not missing. Said he's holed up in that shack.
Side note, I might have to go back and make a little clip of it, but there is a in the tutorial there's a cute little, I took a picture of a cute little picture of Noct warping or like phasing through an attack, and basically he teleports like kind of like through the attack. I don't know, it's crazy, but it's cool. I like it. It's a good action shot.
What's this?
Knocked! Get out of here! You okay?
We are now.
Spoke too soon.
Remember, just as
Excuse me?
Oh, hell here. Feels like I've been licking dirt.
Hey, what about the shack over there?
Not Prompto not standing before Noctis getting an attack like that, and then saving everyone's hide. Teleport to the mill.
not yet. Got a plan.
looking at?
This creature is known as a saber-tusk. It skewers prey with its tusks, extracting game from the safety and comfort of burrows.
That's a bit heartless.
Yeah, don't think we'll be befriending him.
Hey, Pronto! Stay on your feet!
Hey, who's out there?
Dun, dun, dun,
Well, and look who's in here. The man of the hour. Dave, right? Been looking for you.
Didn't mean to cause y'all any trouble. I've been stuck here on account of my sprained ankle. Yeah, something funny about them varmints. I gave them hell, but couldn't finish the job. Still one mean mutt about. Well, y'all don't look much like hunters, but what do you say? Put that puppy to rest for me?
Oh, yeah. We'll take care of it.
Well, y'all got guts, that's for sure. Let me tell you where I last saw him.
Way to show some spunk. Now let's get ready to kick some tail.
It would be wise to rest up before we set out.
should still be nice to eat.
In that case, let's find a spot to make camp.
The hunters are really out in full force around here, huh?
So they're the new Crown's Guard or something?
Similar, though technically a civilian outfit.
They've definitely seen a lot more action than we have.
Is it cool that we rock Crown's Guard outfits?
Be worse not to. They made them especially for us.
Even got a sweet insignia on them.
In the Crown's Guard, your attire identifies you, so wear it with pride.
Sorry, guys. I see when Honda says that, I was thinking more like, okay, Niflheim friends. They'd be like, is it okay for us to like announce who we are by wearing our crown, you know, crown guard fatigues? Because that will even make you stand out. Because you got black soil color and everything, which I'm still not exactly sure if it works, but you know, sure.
You want to make camp?
Actually, I mean, we're strong enough to not need it on this thing, so I guess we're good.
Let's call it a day.
All right. I'm gonna pitch the tent.
Look at you.
That's boss.
Come now, it's nothing special.
Like a father to her.
Ever since they got back, Sid's been the only one looking after her.
Rather more than a middling mechanic can handle.
All things considered, I'd say she turned out okay.
Like any girl, you just need to treat her right.
Treat her wrong and Sid'll stuff his wrench where the sun don't shine.
Take care of the car, and it will take care of us.
Yeah, the car.
I'm debating. Should I run everywhere? Or should I just get through the story? Because I could totally just run through the story, get all the bases down, then go through like I did a while ago. Okay? Like I did a while ago and get like the little timestamps of everything.
It's only so far a man can walk.
Our Crown City upbringing didn't prepare us for this.
Pretend you're walking to the car.
Exasperated mom. It's like, yeah, I did the time readings, but I could do it again and make it more accurate, you know? But as before, I knew what the story was gonna look like.
Over there! That's it, right?
Huh. That's a dual horn?
Yes, but not your run-of-the-mill breed. We'd best make quick work of it.
Wait a sec.
What? Scared, big guy?
You ought to be too. Thing's vicious.
You sure? Looks tame to me.
Yeah.
Look out!
Shamu's blows!
Nice one.
It's not over yet!
Ready for round?
So, what is this? It looks like the Dwarfman's getting taken over by the Star Scourge, right? Like the Black Whiskey. So, animal takeover? Maybe? But also, Noctis and Pronto being chaotic. Like, nah, not that bad. Just chaotic.
Bring it.
Oh, no. It's
Onward!
Right.
Ring, ring!
It's Gladio.
Hello?
Hey, Dave just called and said he's safe. Thanks for finding him.
Okay.
Nice work, y'all. By the way, the old girl's looking good as new. Oh, while I got ya, if y'all want to fix her up before you roll out, let me know.
Sounds good.
She'll be waiting at the garage.
Gotcha.
So, who's up next behind the wheel?
Ignis should take it and never let go.
It helps that he can keep 4 eyes on the dash.
I couldn't even keep one.
Not sure I'd do any better.
Put me in the driver's seat.
Good. Because I need the legroom in back.
The Ring Noctis just straight up K'd Cindy.
How far are we going?
Got plenty of time to figure it out.
So I'm thinking that after the Fallen Swamp, I'm gonna head back towards the blockade and stay at that Starship cannon. When the garment was
Feels
near
so
the blockade.
sloggy. It's rude to keep a girl waiting. You better apologize. What is that? A live hurricane. That thing's like half bird, half storm, half airship.
You realize that's 3 halves.
Would explain its size.
Awesome in every sense.
Change up cannon, and so that way some of the varmint that it wants us to eliminate is on that side of Hammerhead, and so that way they take care of that one. They go across Hammerhead, and they find Dave closer to sundown, and then stay at the campsite. That way, you know, everything kind of flows a little bit better. I really like that campaign. So I think what I'm gonna do is yeah, I have to make a note of that. So it is campsite here. Would it be got here, help Dave get here, or help Dave send him here? So Varmin, get the call, or head back to Hammerhead, tell Cindy it's done. Go here, help Dave who's at the campsite, go back, and start him the golden key. That's the one. Don't mind me making a mental note of this, physical note on my notes app. So it's do all 3, return to Hammerhead, Cindy sends group after Dave blockade camp. Take care of Bull. So they would take care of the dual horn, right? So Dave's at camp, they take care of their dual horn. Give him a potion. So he can head to Hammerhead. Make camp and prompt us go on a hike, but no Cindy crush.
here.
Sorry about the wait. Ain't she purty?
She's almost too pretty for the road.
She's back. We should all get a picture with her.
All the more reason to ride with care. Oh, and before I forget, would y'all mind making a little delivery for me?
No, not at all.
Perfect. Thought you'd say yes. So I already put it in the trunk. There should be a motel on your way to Galden. If y'all wouldn't mind giving that to the owner, that'd be swell.
Grandpa like grandkid.
Now that she's all polished up and ready for the road, would you care to take her for a little test drive, Noct?
Sure, why not?
And I needn't remind you to exercise caution.
Switch up Noctis needs dialogue a little bit. That way it's just like
Time to go.
All right.
You helped us, you know, we can help you. Even Steven.
Hammerhead is like no garage ever. You know?
One would expect no less of purveyors to the crown.
I'll miss it once this road trip's over with.
There's no reason you can't pay them a visit anytime you please. I'm sure Cindy will be glad to look after your car. Oh, right.
So, that's what this is about.
If you need, I could always lend you the regalia.
Whoa! Thanks for the offer, but once we're back in the Crown City, I think I better score my own wheels.
Always after those protests.
Well, I'd say that's far enough for today. Might be wise to leave the driving to me until we found our bearings out here.
You all came all the way out here to deliver the goods. Well, thank you kindly. We'll take it out of the trunk, so you all just sit tight.
Umbra.
Bringing us stuff. Atta boy.
A dog can really track a scent.
Certainly knows how to find us.
How do you always know, boy?
Just a sec.
Nice flower. It's the same kind we sewed our crowns from. Oh yeah, Sill blossoms. So, I have a favor to ask. Take the notebook with you when you go. Sure, that's not all. I want you to put something in the book and send it back.
Don't mind me closing my eyes because I hate Noctis a lot. either Noct kept in touch with Prom and Stella, or it's just Stella sending Prom a note being like, hey, all good, on my way to Optisha, or just something of that effect, right? Maybe switch Noctis and Prom to, like, Prom's like, oh, hey Preenet, and Noctis like, how did she always find us? Something like that. I don't know, keep thinking on it.
All set. Take care out there.
I know. You're not gonna tell me.
Then don't ask.
What was that about? You don't say.
Now that our work's done, let's see ourselves to Golden.
Sorry, bud, this is a story quest, so no side quests. It pains me. You gone.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.
For our next story, Lady Luna Freya of Tahimic-Dy has issued an official statement regarding the forthcoming treaty.
Words cannot express the joy in my heart on receiving word of this coming peace, nor the pride I take in my betrothal playing a part in this historic moment. On this joyous occasion, some have voiced cause for concern. The fear I will be unable to fulfill my duties as Oracle. Please rest assured, my marriage will not stand in the way of my calling. You will find me in your towns and villages, as you always have, and I shall continue to bless you all.
Lady Luna Freya will set forth from Tahimic-Dy for her wedding ceremony in the coming days. Please be advised that during this time alone, her duties as Oracle will be suspended.
It's in the treaty?
Of course. Simple formality.
One of those symbol of the peace deals.
So it's more like a marriage of convenience.
Her ladyship seems nevertheless amenable to the prospect.
And Noct here likes the idea.
What's that? I do?
Buzz off.
So, a few notes. Yeah, a few notes. Iggy 100% what is it? He's from Tenebrae, except his accent, mirroring Luna's a bit in that little clip especially, has faded and shifted a bit because of all his time in Lucis. Real quick side note, there's audio dialogue in Hammerhead that I didn't do, and that you can overhear, and it's like, we can, or it's in Golden, it's like, we can stay at a haven, you know, the Oracle will protect us at a haven, and so, no, headcanon that Arden traveled, when he traveled to Eos as a healer, he set up havens, you know, as safe spots, maybe even with his fiancée, because, you know, she was an Oracle, and that leads me to second headcanon. So, think this over a bit more, but endgame, like, battle against Ifrit, whatever. Prom joins Noct, as he was originally supposed to do, against Ifrit, because of the whole prophecy, and so that can fulfill itself. Meanwhile, Luna Freya can assist Arden against the Scourgebringer, just like so long ago the Oracle had, you know, been on Arden's side, you know, was the mouthpiece of Arden is the chosen one, this is who the gods chose. And so it's kind of like things coming full circle with the Oracle. Instead of being against Arden, it's now once again on his side and helping right the wrongs, and together they can defeat the Scourge. That leaves Stella and Ravis, because Ravis originally dies and isn't really part of the prophecy, and Stella isn't supposed to exist in the first place. So the only place, like, they need to be in, like, the heart of Eos, but also with the Astrals. And so would it be like they're on Angel Guard, like, and she's using her powers somehow, like she's like in the prison, or like she's just somehow willing things, like forcing the gods to be like, you've made a mistake, it's time to fix it. And somehow she's just like chaining the two forces of Eos and the Astrals together, so things can eventually be resolved, and there doesn't have to be this like conflict or this anger or this hatred. She's like, I'm putting an end to this. But so far that's where my thoughts are at, and I have not written them down yet, but hopefully I will soon. But yeah, that is what I am thinking, going through changing things up a bit as I replay the game. Now that I've actually beaten it, you know.
Hey! I see the sea!
I see it too.
That's Golden Key.
Kinda wanna go for a dip.
That a big mountain behind it?
No, it's an island.
Nobody goes to Galden for an island, though. They go to kick back and get massages.
And savor the seafood. It's famously delicious.
Sounds great.
Something to look forward to.
So this upcoming scene with Arden, I was thinking about keeping Arden here and being like, hey, you know, Quicksilver, there's something going on. Stay on your toes. But I'm also kind of thinking that it'd be a good chance to just play up how
Might want to stock up on potions and stuff.
Nice. You're being helpful for a change.
What do you mean for a change?
It'd be a good chance to play up how terrible.
Ready to set sail?
Just gotta find my sea legs.
A feature on the wedding.
And get a load of Lady Lunafreya's dress.
That's some fancy fabric work. Bet the groom can't wait to see it on his bride-to-be.
He's not the only one. Whew. She's gonna be an absolute knockout.
The dress is bespoke, of course, and comes courtesy of one of Alticia's foremost fashion designers.
Bet the food's gonna be pretty damn fancy, too.
As long as it's something I can eat.
As opposed to dissect.
Ugh, royally embarrassing. Can't wait to taste some Altician seafood.
Galden's famous for fish, too.
Fish sounds good.
So does a balanced meal.
Welcome to Golden Key.
I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Are we?
The boats bring you here.
What about them?
Well, they'll not take you forth.
And what's your story?
I'm an impatient traveler, ready to turn ship. The ceasefire's getting us nowhere.
What's this? Some sort of souvenir?
They make those?
What? No.
Consider it your allowance.
Huh?
Yeah. And who's allowing us?
A man of no consequence.
Yeah, right.
You believe what that guy said about the port being closed?
I'm skeptical, though I won't discount the possibility.
I say we go check it out for ourselves.
Everything will be up and running by morning.
That was a long drive.
So there's a few ways I could go.
What's
That
all
could
this
be a
about the port
scourge
closing?
bringer and make her a lot more nasty than I currently have her. Or it could be like Arden, but that would, I feel like, it'd be too much. Actually, it'd be like too much to, you know,
So full
alert
right now.
Prompto, and I don't think Arden would be able to, or Arden wouldn't be able to do all that stuff.
Appreciate it.
It could be like Aranea or something. That would
Ah,
really
man. Not a ship in sight. What gives?
It's weird right now. There's something going on.
Yeah.
And just, oh no.
What's all this about the port closing?
Some kind of holdup in Altissia.
According to my sources, the Empire given strict orders not to let any vessels leave the docks of Altissia. Real shame if you were late to your own wedding. Right, Prince Noctis? Name's Dino, by the way. Pleasure. The Crown Prince of Lucis bounty hunting in his fancy car. Surely you didn't think it'd go unnoticed. At least not by this reporter. Lucky for you, this reporter has integrity. If you want to remain incognito, I'll respect your wish. In exchange for a favor.
What do you want?
Hey,
I knew you'd come around. Let me see your map. Marked where you need to go on your map. All you gotta do is find me some rough gemstones, like this one. Do this, and your ship will come in. Don't, and the papers will run you out of town. Capiche?
Till next time, then.
Okay, a few things. Maybe here, maybe I'll just be like, no book in sight, what's up? And Prom's just like, I don't know, I'll try
What's
to
all
get in
this about
touch
the
with
port
sources.
closing?
And that way, like, the Treasure's just kind of chill and golden for a bit. As, you know, Prompto tries to figure everything out. And then, like, after like a day or like two, then it's like, you know, Insomnia attacked or something of that
So
effect.
full right now.
I don't think Dino is gonna be here, you know, like blackmailing the prince. However,
Now that's
he
a
could
deal.
also be on.
He's really got your number, Knox.
Not like we made much effort to keep it secret.
Even if we had, the press always finds a way. We needn't befriend him, but we'd best not make him our enemy.
I do feel like Dino would be on Viv's team or whatever. And I definitely feel like, you know, Mr. Photographer and Mr. Reporter. I do feel like it would like fit more if they would actively sell out Prompto and Noctis. I was gonna be like, oh no, your photos are good enough. They'd just be like, See, I feel like they would take the photos, make the profit, and then after all their jobs are done, they would still be like, yeah, you helped, but I could still use some, you know, Imperial moolah and stuff like that. So instead of this, I feel like they would just be like, okay.
Everything in order?
Yep.
It's like, it's already late. Let's get some dinner, and I was like, okay, I can try to see if I can figure what's happening. And then the entire next day is Prompto.
Maybe Sid was right about your lack of dignity.
You're one step above delivery boy.
Royal rank carries little weight.
Inside the Crown City. Glad it's not weighing me down.
Probably getting more and more frantic and concerned as no one answers him. And then the day after that, it's in the papers like Insomnia attacked. Maybe Noctis split the day between trying to comfort Prompto and like help him figure out what's going on. I feel like Iggy would try not to contact Insomnia because he would know the signing be the next day.
You sure we're in the right spot?
According to the map. Let's scope it out.
Like he knows the signing is the day after they leave. Which doesn't really make sense.
So, you thinking to fairy tale Lady Lunafreya back to the Crown City?
Nah, no need to rush to happily ever after.
Wow. Still can't believe you're actually tying the knot, dude. How does it feel now that it's finally happening?
Fine, I guess.
Ah, come on, you can't fool me. Any guy would be over the moon to marry her.
No big deal.
Yeah, whatever. OMG. We're supposed to get near that thing?
Pipe down before you wake it up.
Let me rush through this and then we will
Off it goes. We made it out alive.
Barely! I seriously thought we were at Journey's End.
But that feat was fit for a king.
Indeed.
I was 100% gonna say something about the little planter compasses that I completely forgot. But I definitely think more on the whole timing of them leaving Insomnia versus the treaty being actually signed, because that's the weird thing. Like a day, like 2 or so days before the signing.
Everything in order?
Yep.
All right.